What is going on? Who do we got in here? Nobody's talking. Nobody's talking. What's up, Dewey? What up? What up? Keeper Upper LLC. All right. So I figured I would hop on here for a couple minutes. It's Friday, beautiful day outside, and sitting in the office doing some work, trying to figure out some new systems for Quote IQ, and it's always a challenge. Pressure wash demon. Is that a compliment? What the hell? Cesar Escalante says, pressure wash demon. Are you the pressure washing demon or am I? That is the question. What's going on, Brett? Okay, so I'm going to stay in here for 15 minutes max. So if you guys have got any questions for me, marketing related, sales related, hit me up. Let me know if you've got questions about Quote IQ, if you've got questions about how to wash, where we've just sent out a bunch of information for the Christmas Light Bootcamp. If you guys are not familiar with what Christmas light installations can do for your business, definitely check that out at christmaslightingbootcamp.com. There is a link in this video. But Christmas lights are a phenomenal way to stay busy and make a tremendous amount of money during the winter, which traditionally for a lot of areas of the country can be a much slower time. And people are constantly saying, what can I do? What do I do during the winter when it's too cold to pressure wash, when it's too cold to do this? What should I do? And the answer is Christmas light installation. Very short window of opportunity. You need to get out there now and start marketing and start getting to your customers. And then obviously you need to know how to do it professionally, the installs, what the right, the wiring is, how to cut the wires, how to install the right clips, everything that you need to know has been built in. We teamed up with our buddy Glenn Jernigan, who he's a pressure washing guru, but he is also, he started to do this Christmas lighting installation several years ago. His first season, he did $15,000, right? And then last year, I think he topped 150. He has really honed in on his craft. He knows the customers that he's going after are these like big hospitals, people that have got a tremendous amount of money. But with residential, I mean, I know guys that are making 50, 60, 70 grand in that season. So it's definitely something to look at. That's right, Dewey. Inner Circle powwow at 3 p.m. Eastern. So you guys get in on that. You love my shorts. How'd you know I was wearing shorts? That's weird. No, I know what you're talking about. That's great. What's up, Taboo? What chemical would you use to remove gas, fireplace soot off of vinyl siding? That is a great question. Obviously, sodium hypochlorite, SH, bleach is not going to do it. That is great for killing organics. You're going to need something with a little bit more ass, something probably like a industrial strength degreaser. We use Dynamite Degreaser from Southeast Softwash. They do a phenomenal job. That's what I would do. You're definitely probably going to have to get a little bit aggressive with some sort of agitation brush, whatever the case is. And obviously always be careful with pressure. Dan Wright says, 850 day lined up for tomorrow for my son and I. Thank you so much for the Core 4 does for us. You got it, Dan. That's awesome. That's a good day. $850. John Kimball. Oh, I forgot I can do this. Oh, look how cool that is. Yo, Mike, what's your take on going door-to-door compared to online marketing? That is a great question. And door-to-door is great for a instant surge and instant shot into your business because you are going to be on the ground. You are going to be looking people in the eye. I would always recommend having some sort of flyer. What I would recommend is having a price in your mind ready to go as you walk up, scan the property, know what you're looking for, know what you're going to offer. Don't get super aggressive, right? Pretty chill. But that's what but your question is, which would I rather do? The answer is to do both. if you need a surge of business, if you need an injection into your business immediately, get out there, boots on the ground. Do I think that is a great long-term strategy for growing your business? I do not think it is at all. I think having an online presence, I think having your SEO on point, having a good website, having the back end, all the procedures, and just a good customer experience, and then that's what I would do. Mike, thanks for fixing the options estimate on Quote IQ. The price is displaying correctly now on estimates. Awesome. I'm glad we got that taken care of. That's one of the cool things about Quote IQ is if you are a user, you've got basically a direct line to Justin, myself, and our development team. If there are issues, you email us and we get them fixed, right? Some of them are quick fixes. Some of them are not quick fixes because, and something that a lot of people don't know, it's not like we can just fix it and get it done. Like it has to, if it's something that needs to be an update required, then you have to submit it to Google. You have to submit it to Apple. They have to approve. It's a whole thing. And it gets very, very frustrating. Mike, thanks for okay. Let's see. Mike, Joel is asking, what main tools do you recommend to do gutter cleaning? Gloves, hands. There are some cool little tools that have got like a hook on it that you can use to push and pull the debris under the straps that are there for securing the gutters. So I would do that. And, that's one of the tools that you need. Definitely a 5-gallon bucket or bags to, get your stuff. Give me 1 second. Let's see what we've got here. I apologize. I've got a customer that is asking where we are. And the answer to that is we are not there. Let me see. Okay. Let's see. So yeah, and gutter cleaning is a great add-on service. Let's see. Chad is a new business owner as much as possible, learning. I see some people who use hot glue for some C9 bulb installations and others say definitely don't use that. I have also seen that. And my recommendation is go with what the experts say. I don't know who is telling you what, but I know that Glenn has got years and years of experience and he has got everything that he needs to know. So I would check that out. Tyler Payne, always in the house. What is going on, buddy? And then, of course, we've got Chris, the striping guy. Chris is up in Oklahoma, and he is kind of the striping go-to guy. Like if you're in a parking lot striping, he's the guy to go to. Great guy. What's up? What's a good starting PSI? I think it's more important to know what a good starting GPM is. It's more about flow than it is about go with the pressure. I personally would not recommend starting with anything below 4 gallons per minute. What percent of the time is required to get on the roof for a roof wash rather than shooting chemical from a ladder? Shooting chemical from a ladder or shooting chemical from the ground if you've got the right equipment. It just depends on the roof. It depends on, accessibility, angles and whatnot. I think that if you have got good equipment that has got reach, then very few times are you going to need to actually get on a roof. Now, there are some roofs that are walkable that we will get on just because it's easier to do. Okay. I am ready to see who wins that F-150. That's right. Quote IQ is giving away an F-150 to a premium platinum or ultimate subscriber like in 2 days. I think it's on Sunday. We're actually going to pull the name. And that's pretty cool. So if you are not currently a subscriber, go check it out. You got to be a subscriber of Quote IQ. You can get it at myquoteiq.com. We're giving 50% off for the first 3 months. So it gives you the opportunity to get in, to give it a test drive, see what you think, give us your feedback, and help us grow this so it can be the best CRM out there for you guys. RPC pressure washing and soft washing. Love you, Mike. Huge inspiration. Well, thank you. I appreciate it. That means so much to me that I'm a huge inspiration to you. You got it. Dewey says that he's running about 2,500 PSI max. And with surface cleaning, that's really all you need. And again, in my opinion, it's all about flow. Working on networking and trying to get my GB Google business page unsuspended, waiting to get on the Inner Circle call. Yeah, we've got an hour until the Inner Circle call. So I will see you in there, Tyler. Chad is asking about some triple X pumps on pressure washers really as bad as they say they are, or should I start with a mid-level washer? We use Kraken pressure washers from Southeast Soft Wash. They build them right there in Roanoke, Alabama, and we have never had a problem. We've had both direct drive and belt drive from them. Honda motors, and I think they're General pumps, 8 gallon per minute, and they serve us well. You do the maintenance, and you'll never have a problem. Hi, in Quote IQ, does the hourly rate calculation influence estimates, or are they two separate tabs? Completely separate. The hourly rate calculator in Quote IQ allows you to go in and put in all of your expenses, all of your monthly expenses, any expense that you have, right? So you put those in, and what it does is it calculates out based on a 40-hour work week, what you need to charge, your break-even point. So all of your expenses, what you need to charge, break even, that it'll spit out that hourly rate, right? So say it's $200, or it's probably not $200. Say it's $75 per hour you need to make in order to break even. Then you put in your margin, what you want to make, 50%, 70%, 80%, and then it's going to spit out your target hourly rate, $200, $250, whatever it is. And then you know what your target is and where you do not need to drop below. And, it's a beautiful thing. So definitely check that out. It is, but they do not influence each other. One is just giving you an idea of where you need a quote. All of your estimates in Quote IQ are based on the service prices that you enter into the settings. And also, the other thing that I would do is check out our new feature. It's called InstaQuote. And what this allows your customers to do is go to your website, click a link, scan a QR code, however you want to set it up. And they are going to be able to quote themselves based on all of your numbers. And it's going to give them the option to quote absolutely anything service that you set up with your prices and all of the parameters. There's a pricing matrix, which allows you to fine tune your pricing. If you want to charge more for, a stained door, a detached garage, if their driveway has got, significant buildup, if their roof has got significant buildup, all of these things are built in, or you can build them into the pricing matrix. So you can really give unbelievably accurate and fast quotes to your customers, because we know they're going to go probably 99% of the time with the person that gets back to them the fastest. And you can do that with InstaQuote on Quote IQ. So check that out. It is in the ultimate tier. And like I said, 50% off for the first 3 months. It is cheap. Okay. Next. Why is it not recommended to downstream roofs? Because you can't get enough. Exactly, Tyler. At what point should I invest in a trailer skid? That's up to you, right? I would not extend myself too heavily in order to get that. There is financing available, but I'm a firm believer in saving and spending what you have as opposed to taking out loans. But that's just me. There are a lot of people that do see an advantage in shortcutting that time frame, so you can hit the ground running, probably be a lot more efficient. But again, that's a tough one for me to say. Trap, you will never be able to clean a roof with just a downstream injector. Even with 10%, you're probably going to get a max of 2% on that roof, and that's not going to be enough. Like Tyler said, you're going to be there all day. Don't try to shortcut that, right? Buy a soft wash pump. You can put your own together for probably under $500. It's not going to be the greatest, but it's going to get the job done. And I guarantee you do 5, 6, 7 roofs, you're going to be able to buy any soft wash system that you want, because roof washing can make you a ton of money. Okay, yeah, it pulls a ratio, but not hot enough. Thank you. What is an ideal profit margin? That's a good question. What is an ideal profit margin for continued success in the industry? And the answer is in my opinion, you need to be making 50 to 60% at a minimum. And that is, that's for like special, they're not specialty jobs, but that's just for run of the mill houses, driveways, things like that. When you get into more niche services, those margin levels can go way up. Specialty wood cleaning, specialty stain removal, right? These are things that homeowners can't do or don't know how to do or are unwilling to learn how to do on their own. And that is why it is advantageous for us as business owners to have that knowledge, to have that experience, to have that in our repertoire so we can offer those services to our customers and make a bunch of money. So that is my 2 cents on that. Hey, Mike, starting with a Simpson 4400, that sounds like a great place to start. Marketing is more important than splurging on equipment. Absolutely, Dewey is correct. Yeah, let's see. Yeah, that's why I might be starting with a Home Depot pressure washer. And there's nothing wrong with starting with a Home Depot pressure washer. There are tons and tons of businesses that have been started with way less than a Home Depot pressure washer. I see them, and they have put in the work. They've done their job, and they are doing great. And so it's not where you start, it's when you start, it's how you start, and it's the dedication that you have, during that process and moving forward. The equipment is obviously important. The better the equipment, the more efficient the equipment, the better you are out there, the more profitable you're going to be out there. But with all of that being said, you can start really with whatever and just reinvest back into your business. Don't spend it all on whatever. Reinvest back and reinvest in the equipment, and it's going to serve you very well. But on the same note, a Home Depot pressure washer is not intended to be used commercially. It is a homeowner's pressure washer. And, most homeowners' pressure washers are used a couple times a year. And so don't get upset when that, couple time a year pressure washer is going hopefully 4, 5, 6, 8 hours a day continually for many, 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 many months, years, whatever. It's going to shit out at some point. And with that being said, you don't get upset because it was not built for commercial use. No need to get the wagon before the horse. That is correct, Dewey. Having the wagon before the horse is not a good scenario. And if you guys are confused about that, it is because the horse needs to pull the wagon. When is the line painting training course coming out? How did you know about that? Did I say that? Chris, the striping guy. Maybe I did say that. Chris and myself and Justin are working diligently putting together a new training platform for parking lot striping. It is going to be the most in-depth training available for this type of work. And Chris says he's going to have it done by November. I would love to see it significantly sooner. In the comments section, tell everybody for Chris to get to work and get that course done so we can get it out to the masses. All right. What else? Did I miss any? No. Okay. So does anybody else have any questions for me? Otherwise, I will hop off. My wife just walked in and she is, Crystal, do you want to get on a live? Yeah. She does not want to get on a live. She was just walking the dog. She was putting up the fall decorations. The house looks absolutely beautiful. And she got her hair did today. What else did you do today? She will not be on with us today, but she cooked a bunch of baking goods and whatnot today because we're going to see my daughter at college. It's parents' weekend tomorrow. So we're going to cruise on up there and have a little lunch, spend a little time with Miss Madison. And that's what we're going to do. Okay. Right on, man. Have a good one. Okay. AK Mothman, your comments sometimes, I don't ever know how to take them. Sometimes I think you are trolling me. And sometimes I'm like, I don't know what you're thinking. Can a winner of the truck trade for another vehicle? What do you mean, can the winner? Like, what do you mean? Like, you want to take my car? No. Should I start a separate wheelie bin wash trailer? Yeah, those things can make you a ton of money. They are unbelievably expensive. But I think if you are in a good market with a lot of population density, you're good at marketing, you've got relationships that you can leverage in order to get in on some of those things. That would be a great business to get into. No, I love it. I say what I think too. Okay, let's see. But taboo, please tell me what you mean because that's really, hold on. I got to put that on there. Tell me what you think. Tell me what you think. All right. LLC or sole proprietorship? That's a great question. The purpose of an LLC is to separate your business and your personal, right? So if something should happen in your business, like I don't even want to venture to think what it could be, but if something bad happens in your business, then people, if you're not incorporated, then they can come after your personal stuff, right? And that's not what we want. So an LLC separates those things, so your personal assets are protected. A sole proprietorship, I don't think it offers the same advantages as an LLC, but I am not a tax professional. I am not a I am somewhat qualified because I've got multiple LLCs. I've got a C corp. I've got an S corp. But I would definitely talk to your tax advisor. And dude, a tax advisor is probably one of the smartest things that you can do, especially as your business grows. You're going to be able to see the benefit of having somebody that is an expert in that area because, TurboTax and the H&R Block people at the Walmart are not going to know the best routes to save you the most money when it comes to your taxes. I just made a video the other day about a tax. I don't want to call it a loophole, but it's actually something, it's called the kiddie tax. People were trying to defer money in various ways in their businesses. And so what the federal government allows, the IRS allows, is for individuals to pay their children up to $12,000 per year. And basically that reduces the businesses or the person's taxable income, right? Because they're taking $12,000 and they're paying it as an employee of and this, you can pay a baby, right? The day that baby is born, put that kid on the payroll, right? And pay him 12 grand. And what that does is it comes off of your taxable income, right? So it's less money you're having to pay taxes on. And it can be as something as he could be advertising, right? The baby's a model for your business. You can put him in an Instagram ad, whatever the case is, and that is a legitimate tax write-off. And that's something that a tax a professional will allow you or will give you the knowledge, right? Because a lot of people don't know that stuff. Okay. Michael wants a BMW to pull my pressure washer. Michael, you don't have a pressure washer, and I'm sure that you can afford a BMW. What's up, brother? Hope you were doing well. Do you still ride? I know you used to have motorcycles. Let's see. I try to type words. Congratulations, RPC. I think that's great. Continue to try. I look forward to that. Michael here is the true king of pressure washing, and great guy. I've known him for many, many years. I'm registered as a sole proprietor LLC. Perfect. Have you ever done or heard? Okay, let's look at this. Have you ever done or heard of anyone doing Christmas light installation to cover for the slower winter months? Seems like it could be lucrative. Wow, that is a great idea. And if you're interested in that, you can check out the Christmas Lighting Bootcamp, which there is a link below for that. Glenn Jernigan, myself, Justin Rogers have put together this course. It's a training course. It gives you everything. Go check it out. Christmas Light Bootcamp, ChristmasLightingBootcamp.com. Like I said, link below, but check it out. He goes over everything that you need to do. And yes, it is a phenomenal thing to implement in your business to help when it does slow down in the winter, right? And it's a highly profitable, highly niche service that if you get in now, you get the experience, you get the customers, right? Like now is the time to do it. So go check that out, and that's what I would do. Okay, I'd love to see that. All right. Also, I have been told I'm a dick. I do appreciate your perspective, though. Makes me think sometimes I disagree. It's life. Either way, I really do appreciate the info. Thanks for your time. You got it, brother. And I love everybody's perspective, right? Because I don't know everything. I'm not right about everything. What I do though is I just kind of talk about what I think and how I feel and the things that have been successful in my business, and I share those things with you guys. And yeah, I know not everybody's going to agree with everything, but again, I appreciate uh, all input, negative, positive, whatever. Thanks. Oh, that was nice. Thanks for all you do. Yes, and this is an exact and the same thing, and I wanna say it's up to $6,000 per year that you can take from that 12,000 that you give to your kids. They can put into a Roth IRA, which again is non-taxable, and they can accrue that interest and growth for the lifetime. It's a beautiful thing. Outside of the core 4, who do you recommend for videos and learning? There are a lot of people out there that have got great information, and I think more than anything, it's not necessarily a pressure washing thing, right? Uh, I've said it before, and some people get upset and cranky when I say anybody can pressure wash, right? And at the end of the day, yes, there's technique, there is skill. You have to understand the chemicals and the ratios and how to apply them to the difference or everything, right? I never want to marginalize what we do because it is a skill set. Um, but I think the marketing, I think that the sales, I think the back end, I think these are the important things because without those things, your business isn't going to be sustainable. Without the marketing and the sales in place, you're not going to have customers to go out and wash stuff. So just like Dewey said, don't put the cart before the horse. And I think a lot of cases, people think that the washing and the equipment is the main focus. And while that is very, very important, it is the other things that really can really elevate your business and help you grow. Yeah, marketing, sales videos more important. Yeah, exactly. Kind of my long-winded version of that. But so other videos to watch. I like to watch guys like Alex Hormozy. I like to watch again, sales and marketing related videos. I don't spend honestly a lot of time looking at videos because I'm so focused on my own businesses that I'm involved with. And then when it's not the businesses, it's my family. Those are the priorities. So I think one of the most important things to do is surround yourself with people that elevate you and that challenge you and that push you. And if you don't have people like that in your life, you need to find new people to hang out with because the people that you surround yourself are the ones that are going to, basically be your mirror. And because of that, you said the core 4. These guys, like this is my core 4, right? And I say that because we elevate each other and we push each other every single day to get better, to figure it out, right? And we're not talking about, what ratio of chemical to spray. We're talking about how to get more eyeballs on the businesses. So I think that's a long-winded version. I don't know if there's a Canadian version of Southeast Soft Wash, but I'm sure that there are people up there that I know the interest rates are not in your favor at this point. Yep. Don't be the $99 guy. You are 30% less likely to get audited by the IRS if you are an LLC taxed as an S Corp or multi-member LLC. That is great information. Keeper Upper LLC. And he's getting taxed 30% less because of those 3 little letters, or he's likely not going to get audited. All right. So that is it. We are at the 30-minute mark. I do appreciate you guys watching. Thank you for your time today. I hope you have a great weekend, and I hope next week is you're super busy, but you guys check out Quote IQ, 50% off for 3 months. And what else? We're giving away the truck. So just another added reason why you should get in. And what are some of the other things? Christmas Lighting Boot Camp. It's about to be winter. Things are going to slow down for a lot of people. Take advantage of this very niche service. Get out there and get out there and hang some lights. And we've got the training course to show you exactly how to do it, the marketing side, the sales side, installation, design, every aspect. So that is it. All right, guys, thank you so much. And I'm out.